Hey everyone, my name's Matt Payne. I'm one of the founders of Circle Solutions. Earlier, you heard Candy Hall talk about event security and the strategy that Circle uses in order to effect a very good and safe event. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about esports and some of the differences between what I would consider a conventional event, such as a sporting event, a professional sporting event or college sporting event, a concert, something of that nature compared to esports. So what is esports? Esports is exactly as it sounds, right? It's a team or an individual playing a video game and ultimately in a competition to determine who is the best at that game at that point in time. There's a variety of different types and esports scenarios that are out there, and each company has their own look and feel for how they do it. One of the nuances that I would like to talk about is meeting a player, meeting a celebrity, meeting somebody who is important to you in that genre, whether it's talking about a football game, a soccer game, a baseball game, a concert, whatever. In those types of events, a concert, football, a sporting event or something, right? Meeting one of the celebrities or one of the players is possible. But in order to do it, it's either a on-field pass, which are very limited, very hard to find, very controlled. A backstage pass, same exact thing, very limited, very controlled. Or while they're walking off the field, like a high five or something like that with the player. Or if they're in the middle of a concert and they're walking out into the stage in a bridge or something like that, reaching out into the crowd, but again, very controlled. Esports, you have influencers and you have players, and those individuals are driven by their popularity on social media, as well as a bunch of other things. So given their social media influence and given their representation in social media, oftentimes they'll get into a competition and tweet out or put out in any type of social media platform, hey, meet me at section D32, I'll be signing autographs and saying hi. Well, then you get a mad rush of fans to that area in the hopes that somebody is going to meet their favorite player, influencer, or whatever. One of the other nuances is a potential outdoor fan experience. Sometimes the NFL does this at Super Bowls. There's a lot of gaming competitions that will have an outdoor fan experience. And what they try to do is bring nuances of the game into real life and have the fans interact with whatever it is from the game. And it could be part of a zip line, it could be a bowler ball, it could be some other Nerf gun shooting part of a game, something along those lines. But it gives them the opportunity to live in real life part of the game that the company has said, we would like these fans to experience. And that brings some other challenges from a security perspective, right? You're outside in the elements. If something goes wrong, where do you evacuate? How do you control the evacuation or the shelter in place from inside the stadium to outside the stadium? Potential lost children, the weather, right? There's a lot of different things that come into play. And is it insurmountable? Not at all. You just need to keep it in mind as you start looking at things. One of the other ones is as the players go through qualifications and get to finals, think about it. You have a 15, 16-year-old kid who has made it to the finals, and let's say the finals are going to be in Madrid, and goes into mom and dad and says, hey, mom, dad, I made the finals of this competition. We need to go to Madrid. Well, mom and dad may have never traveled before. They don't even own a passport. They don't know anything about what the player's doing, or they do understand what the player's doing, but don't understand the nuances around going to Madrid and being part of this experience. So how do you educate parents and players in the event of travel safety and security, protecting themselves online, protecting their PII and their location, and doing some of those little things that help them have an experience that's really worthy of the event and the travel and the special portion of that population that has made the final to go to wherever it is. So some of those are just a couple of the challenges that you face from the differences from esports to a other type of event. And they have a lot of similarities, but there are some differences. So just want to keep those top of mind.